liar, clown, racist, stupid, fascist, xenophobic. These are not random words. If you woke up early this morning to tune into the first presidential debate, like our team did, these insults is all that you would have picked up. Because this was not a debate, it was a verbal brawl. There were high expectations from the first debate. It was the first time that the two candidates, Donald Trump and Joe Biden, were facing each other. There was a list of topics to be discussed, but that did not happen. There were chaotic interruptions. Personal insults were hurled. In the end, the 90-minute-long debate was just a slugfest. Who won? What does this mean for this election? That's what we'll discuss tonight on the show. The venue was the Samson Pavilion in Ohio. Perhaps for the first time, we're witnessing a socially distanced debate. There were no handshakes, no crowds. The podiums for the candidates were kept at a distance, but that did not stop them from going after each other. As of today, Donald Trump is behind Joe Biden, at least in the opinion polls, which tend to go horribly wrong. Many pundits had suggested that Trump will have to do something in this debate to steal these votes away from Joe Biden. So the American president came out swinging. His strategy was clear. He wanted to appear dominating. He wanted to make Biden look weak. And he resorted to what he knows best. He bulldozed Joe Biden and the moderator with constant interruptions and accusations. Donald Trump, known for his unconventional, bombastic and insulting tweets, showed the same social media persona. It was live in action during the first presidential debate, and when a finger was pointed at the president, he did his best to deflect. He defended his response to the Wuhan virus pandemic by saying that Biden did not do enough to contain swine flu. When asked about his tax returns, Donald Trump said that he had paid millions of dollars in taxes. Just before this debate, remember, a report had said that the US president paid just $750 in 2017 as income tax. Instead of addressing this, Trump constantly attacked Biden over his son, Hunter Biden's dealings. Look at this.
Here's the deal. The fact is that everything he's saying so far is simply a lie. I'm not here to call out his lies. Everybody knows he's a liar.
But you
I just want to make sure.
Joe, you're the liar.
I want to make sure.
Graduated last in your class, not first in your class.
I know how to do the job. I know how to get the job
Well, you
done.
didn't do very well in swine flu. H1N1, you were a disaster. Your own chief of staff said you were a disaster.
14,000. My son was in Iraq. He spent a year there. He got the Bronze Star. He got the Conspicuous Service Medal. He was not a loser. He was a patriot, and the people left behind there were heroes.
Really?
And I resent.
Are you talking
like
about
hell.
Hunter? Are you talking about
I'm talking about my son, Bo Biden. You're talking about.
I don't know Bo. I know Hunter.
Yeah,
Hunter got thrown out of the military. He was thrown out, dishonorably discharged.
That's not true. He wasn't dishonorably.
Cocaine use.
Were you able to make any sense of that? Even we felt a bit dizzy. According to a report, Donald Trump interrupted Biden a total of 73 times. 73 times in 90 minutes. He repeatedly heckled Biden because he wanted to throw him off balance. On some occasions, Trump was successful. Biden lost his cool and traded insults. He called the American president a clown. At one point, Biden even told Trump to shut up. You have to see it to believe it.
I'm not going to answer the question
Why
because
would you answer that
because
question?
the question is
the question is Justice, radical left.
Will you shut up, man?
Listen, who is on your list, Joe?
This
Who's
is
on your
so
list?
Right. Gentlemen, I think
this
we've
is
ended
so
this.
He's going to pack the court.
We have
not going to give a list.
We have ended.
I did my job, and I did it very well.
Oh, really?
I did it
I'd
honorably.
like to know who they are.
Well, I'll give you the list of the people who testified.
No, go ahead, sir.
Sure, you've already fired most of them because they did a good job.
Some people don't do a good job. With you,
go ahead. Wait a minute. You get the final word, Mr.
Well, it's hard to get any word in with this clown. Excuse me.
Hey, let me just say, Joe.
The fact is that everything he's saying so far is simply a lie. I'm not here to call out his lies. Everybody knows he's a liar.
But you
I just want to make sure.
Joe, you're the liar.
I want to make sure.
Graduated last in your class, not first in your class.
I want to make
Mr.
sure.
President, can you let him finish, sir?
That last voice was of Chris Wallace, the Fox News anchor who had the most difficult job in the world, you could say, moderating this debate. On the eve of the debate, Wallace had declared that his job is to be, quote unquote, as invisible as possible. To that extent, he was quite successful. Wallace was invisible. but not in a way that he would have imagined. Wallace is known for his sharp interrogation of political figures, but this time he struggled to control the debate, not for want of trying, though.
Will you shut up, man?
Listen, who is on your list, Joe?
This
Who's
is
on your
so
list?
Right. Gentlemen, I think
This
we've
is
ended
so
this.
He's going to pack the
unprecedented.
court.
We have,
We're not going to give a list.
We have ended this segment. We're going to move on to the second segment.
That was really a productive segment, wasn't it? Keep yapping, man.
The people.
Gentlemen, I hate to raise
Chris,
my voice,
he's
but I
on
see it seems
tape.
to be, why should I be different than the two of you?
I want to make sure.
Graduated last in your class, not first in your class.
God, I want to make
Mr.
sure.
President, can you let him finish, sir?
No, he doesn't know how to do that.
Rid of the
when I
individual
finish, I'm
mandate.
going to give you an
Excuse me,
opportunity.
I got
When I-
rid of the individual mandate, which was a
That is
big
not a
chunk of
comprehensive
That
plan.
is absolutely a big thing. That was the worst
I
part of
didn't ask
Obamacare.
Sir,
Chris,
you're
that was the
debating him,
worst
not
part
me.
of Obamacare.
Let me ask my question.
Well, I'll ask Joe. The individual mandate was the most unpopular aspect of Obamacare. I got rid of it.
I'd like you
and we
to,
will protect
Mr.
people
President,
with
I'm the
pre-existing
moderator of this
conditions.
debate, and I would like you to let me ask my question, and then you can answer your
ahead.
question.
Quite a dramatic debate. There's no stopping the reactions. The world of social media that remains split over this election seems to agree on one thing, that this debate was an unmitigated disaster. One Twitter user suggested that there should be a mute button for the candidate's microphone. Another compared the debate to a wrestling match. Social media is united in its criticism. Politicians remain divided as ever. Democratic vice presidential nominee Kamala Harris criticized Donald Trump's conduct. No surprises there. She said that Trump has denigrated the office of the president. No major reactions from the Republican side yet. Trump perhaps has spoken for everyone there. What about the rest of the world? Well, they're not holding back any punches. Take a look at this.
1% of the ballots for 2016 were invalidated.
He has no idea what he's talking about. Here's the deal.
Stan, wow, it was hard to hear what was being said. It was hard to watch that shouting match for 90 minutes.
Tens of thousands of ballots being manipulated. I can't go along with that. This is not
Evidence of
going to
that.
end well.
He cannot stop you from being able to determine the outcome of this election.
Poison duel. In the battle for the White House, Donald Trump and challenger Joe Biden fight a heated and partly chaotic duel.
It's going to be a fair election. If it's a fair
You're urging
election,
them what?
I am 100% on board.
No one has established at all that there is fraud related to mail-in ballots.
It was the first round of debates between Donald Trump and Joe Biden. They were expected to discuss topical political issues.
Tens of thousands of ballots being manipulated. I can't go along with that.
The fact is, I will accept it, and he will too. You know why?
It's an estimated nearly 100 million Americans were going to tune in, and a large chunk would have tuned out. The only winners, if you could call it that, were President Xi and President Putin.
This guy,
I want to
if
see
in
an
fact,
honest
Okay,
ballot count.
gentlemen, you say that's the end of it? This is the end of this debate?
Honest ballot count.
Thank you for watching Gravitas on WION's YouTube channel. If you want to stay up to date with what's happening around the world, then subscribe to our channel and don't forget to like and share. Thank you very much for watching WION. World is One.